8 nations, 1 lap, 3 exchanges that decide everything. The women's 4x100 meters relay final at the Tokyo 2025 World Championships, where speed, precision, and pure adrenaline collide. Let's break it down.
Rain continues to fall on the final night of competition in Tokyo, Japan at the 2025 World Athletics Championships, but Melissa Jefferson Wooden going to stay focused on the job at hand as...
Hi everyone, once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've been your host, Tyrell Reactions, and in this case, I'd love you to excuse me with this little guy because he actually had to join me in this video. He said, like, Daddy, let us work now. Once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Tyrell Reactions, and in this case, I want you to have a look at this impressive video of the world's 4x100 women's relay. And in this case, we've seen some of the great athletes, and they really did some of amazing jobs, and they are familiar names that we all are aware of. And well, I want you to watch this video up to the end, and then I'll be back with a few comments.
Here for Team Jamaica, the last time we will see Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
You better believe that Jamaica is going to be a contender for gold. They have made the last 10 World Championship podiums dating back to 2005. Janelle Smith will anchor them home. Clayton sisters in the middle.
And then back to the U.S. as they stand in the rain. A reminder that the U.S. won in the rain in Paris last summer, and they're going to try to do it again here with Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 4.
10-time Olympic medalists. That's the second most behind the U.S., but they have never won world or Olympic gold. Desiree Henry on third. Daryl Nita will anchor them home. Remember that Great Britain had 2 finalists in the 200.
Amy Hunt took silver in that race. Poland in lane 3.
They were 5th at the last World Championships. That was their best ever finish at Worlds. The Olympics didn't go so well for them. They didn't get out of the heats.
And Team Canada among the favorites on the men's side. They got their women into the final here.
And this is their first time in the final at Worlds since 2015. So last summer at the Paris Games, the podium was the United States, Germany, and Great Britain. But that's because Jamaica did not have a good run around the track. With Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce leading off for Jamaica in 6, I think Jamaica has a good shot. But we know what it always comes down to. Who can pass the baton better? Speed is one thing, but that's the equalizer.
And as you see out in the outside lanes, a little bit closer to where the stands are, a little bit drier out there as the rain continues to pour down on National Stadium. Women's 4x100 meter relay final. Melissa Jefferson Wooden tries to chase down the 10-time world champion Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Pretty even to the first exchange, and they both get the baton safely.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce held her own against the world champion, and now Jamaica is actually in the lead.
So Kayla White has to try to get the U.S. back in it with Tina Clayton on the third leg for Jamaica, setting the stage for the anchor leg as Sha'Carri Richardson gets the baton for the U.S. and she moves into the lead. Sha'Carri Richardson holds off Jamaica for the win.
So the United States turned back all challengers, including Jamaica and Germany. Germany are ecstatic. That's their second time being on the podium in the last 2 global championships. Great Britain, second at the Olympics. They will be replaced on the podium by Jamaica, who run a season's best 41.7. Janelle Smith could not handle Sha'Carri Richardson on that anchor leg.
And with that win for Team USA, 15 world titles at these championships. That is the most ever at a single Worlds, with this being the 20th edition.
So the greatest 100-meter sprinter of all time, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, will get a silver to add to her 18 World Championship medals over the course of her career. But what a leg by Melissa Jefferson Wooden.
And she matches Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce as a 100, 200, and 4x100 meter relay gold medalist in the same event.
And like Noah Lyles and Gabby Thomas, Melissa Jefferson Wooden will leave these worlds with 3 gold medals. That is not easy to do.
And Sha'Carri Richardson will get.
Hi everyone, once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host Tyrell Reactions. Now in this case I want us to talk about the video you've just watched. Now those have been some of the most familiar names that we all aware of in the world of track and field, because these people, they have been representing our countries at the highest level of their careers. Now in this case, let's talk about what we've just witnessed in these fastest 4x100 meters relays in the women's category that took part in the in Tokyo 2025 season. Now in this case, we've seen some of these great beautiful women from all over the world. We had women from Jamaica, this beautiful island in the Caribbean. We had some from the United States. We've also had some from Poland, Germany, Spain, Britain, and Wales. These people, they have been really responsible. They still are responsible for flying and making sure that our countries, they are recognized in the world. Now, in this case, let's talk about their exchange. I mean, how they've been exchanging their baton. It has been swiftly and smooth, which displays their highest level of professionalism in their careers. We've seen how the twin sisters exchanged the baton, and of course let's not forget Melissa Jefferson from the United States. This woman, she really did a very brilliant job. Now there's something else I need to highlight, and it's about Spain. I didn't know Spain really had some of great athletes, because what we've just seen, it's really amazing from these great women. Now also I'd love for you to excuse me with this little guy. He actually had to be here. Anyway, this has been a very amazing race, and we've seen United States take the lead, whereby Team USA, led by none other than but Sha'Carri Richardson herself. She did well despite the Jamaican athlete Shericka Jackson keeping up with her. She held her head high up to the finish line, and in this case we saw her lead United States to victory, whereby they clocked a time of 41.75 seconds, followed by Team Jamaica, whereby they clocked a time of 41.79 seconds, and then we had Germany taking the third position by a time of 41.87 seconds. Now we all know that these people, they really train hard. They put all of their efforts to make sure that they do represent their countries at the highest level. And like I say, these people, they go through some of the hardest times that we are yet, or rather we cannot see. Bye baby. We cannot see as fans. Now in this case, I always urge my people and our governments and the sports official to make sure that let's respect these people, let's protect them at any cost. These people do a lot. They endure a lot for us to witness some of their greatest success. We cannot see what they go through, but we are just here to make sure that we see their results that we expect them to deliver. So let's give them humble time, let's protect them, and let our countries make sure that they are not robbed. Because we've seen cases whereby countries lose their great athletes to other foreign countries. Now guys, I'd love to appreciate all the women that took part in these 4x100 meter relays in the women's category. Let's appreciate them and love them. To all of anybody who took part in this race, and of course we had some of great number of fans in the stands cheering and making sure that they are athletes. All these athletes made sure that they feel the love from the stands, from their fans, from the beautiful people all around the world. So guys, we are almost hitting 1,000 subscribers, and it's all because of you. So continue showing us your love, me and this little guy. We appreciate you so much, and of course, may you be blessed wherever you are. So guys, I've been your host, Tyrell Reactions, and until we meet again in my next video, peace out and one love.